Boo. Boo. Oh my God.
Casper, the friendly ghost, the friendliest ghost you know. I gotta remember the rest of the words to that song so I can finish singing that song to you.
Keep it up. Keep it up, Missy. Six
Oh my
o'clock is
God.
coming real soon.
What's coming real soon?
6 o'clock.
What's 6 o'clock? Oh,
Make all the fun you want. Go ahead.
my big interview. My big secret interview. Oh, I'm so tired.
Me
Woo!
too. My daughter-in-law woke me out of a dead sleep. I mean, in a way, I'm glad she rang my phone, but she doesn't usually call me at like 8 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah,
And so I always think it's my son.
yeah.
But they wanted to borrow the truck. I'm like, I bought a storage unit. You guys, like, you have to have it back. So they're just running to Home Depot to get some furring strips. They were just here. So.
It's
Oh,
raining here this morning in South Florida, and I have to go get
oh,
that
big
storage.
deal. It's been raining here every day in Long Island.
I know, but it looks kind of like it's not like my typical like tropical storm that just like passes through and dumps some water. It looks like it's going to be a rainy day. I have to check the weather. And I have to go get a mini storage too. I don't know, maybe I'll call them and just tell them. And maybe I'll just go Monday. It'll be one less thing I have to worry about today. Because once again, I put so much on my plate for today.
You and me both. You and me
Yeah.
both. All right, let's welcome some friends on.
Hot Mess Thrifter.
Good morning.
So pretty. Hi, Donna. Good
Good morning,
morning.
Donna. Oh, I wonder if Penny Day's around. She's dropping links again.
That's so sweet. Hi, June.
Good morning, June. Oh, look who's up bright and early this
I
morning.
know. That's
Good morning.
early for her. She's what, 2 or 3 maybe hours? I don't even know.
No, it's 2 at the most.
I,
If not, it might only be 1. It depends. Is all of Texas 1? I think all of Texas is 1. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm so bad with time zones.
She said she didn't even have to set an alarm. Look at that. Look, uh-oh.
Well, thank you for being here. Today's the day, Donna. I'm not worried about it.
No, we don't want you to leave.
Oh, she says it's 8 a.m. here.
Yeah, it's an hour difference.
Oh, so that's not bad. Then you can do your shipping, Donna. Yes.
Hey, Lynn. How are you, honey? Janae's up. Good morning, Janaea.
Good morning. We got to get Janaea a picture.
Yes. Good morning, Jill. And Jill's picture's pretty.
She's beautiful.
And Dana, good morning.
Buongiorno.
And Deb. Hi, Deb. Good morning.
Hi, Dee.
Betty needs a picture, too. We're going to pick on all you guys for pictures now. Look at me. I'm like Casper. Oh, my God. It's like... I tried to switch computers thinking this computer was better. I mean, it was. The other one, you couldn't even see me. Yes, we know, Myra. Good morning.
Tell everybody it's a secret.
It was supposed to be, I thought. That's why I never said hi, Myra.
She called and yelled at me, Myra, just so that you know, because I said when you came in as buying space, I was like, and she said to me, she goes, "Oh, just FYI." She says buying space is Myra Elaine. And I said, "Oh, okay." She changed her name. And then you came into the chat. This was weeks ago. And I said, "Good morning, Myra." And she texted me and she's like, "Don't tell everybody it's her. I think it's supposed to be a secret." And I was like, "Oh." So now she's made the official announcement. So now we can say, "Hi, Devin's today. Hello."
Hey,
Oh, that baby, a big kiss.
Aww.
Love that baby.
And Bill Stoner.
Hello, Mr. Stoner. Deb says she slept through the whole auction last night. Oh, you'll have to go back and watch it. We had fun. It was a fun night.
Aw, wish I could have slept through the auction last night. I wouldn't be so tired.
You know,
Oh my
right?
gosh.
Couldn't believe how late it was when I was like,
I know. My husband was still up pretty much almost before we signed off. And I was like, oh my God, he'll never get up this morning now. Oh. But, well, we know what's on the agenda for both of us this morning. What's on the agenda for everybody else?
I know, right? All right, Robin, that's enough unless you want me to time you out.
Why? Why are we typing Robin out?
She's being fresh. So, yeah, 6 o'clock tonight on Robin's channel, the Baba Wawa of YouTube. I'm her first interview. See how it goes. Connie says I have to clean my nest.
Yeah, she also has to do her taxes. She was telling me yesterday she's still working on her taxes. 'Tis the season.
Oh my God, she writes victim in the chat. Should I be scared? I'm not nervous about it. Should I be? Oh God, I don't know if I can trust her. I can trust her. She's not going to throw me under the bus, is she? Is there something like scandalous that I need to talk about that's like happened that she's going to ask me about?
God, I hope not.
I don't know. Like, I didn't think of anything. When she called me to go over some of the questions, I'm like, I don't know. Like, is there something that I'm not going to want to talk about? Because I talk about everything. You know me, I'm an open book. Everybody knows everything about me anyways. I can't even do trivia questions because people know everything about me. Now they even know that I had a Ford Fairmont. Hey, nobody used that $40 credit last night. Who won it?
I don't even remember. You guys were kind of back and forth trying to figure that out, and I don't. Oh, Misty's Adventure, maybe.
I don't remember who won it.
Misty,
You guys,
yeah.
Use vague answers, Donna. Oh, like I plead the fifth.
Yeah, Misty's Adventure won it.
Look at who you're telling to use vague answers to. I like my question. People ask me a question that goes on for like a book.
And she wants you to split it with Robin.
Oh, okay. Good morning, Mr. Handsome Pants. Hi. Boston just got up. Hi, handsome. How are you this
And Robin saying no.
How are you today? Are you good? My old man, my handsome boy.
How many people in the chat don't have a number? If you don't have an auction number, let me know.
Why is Robin saying no, Donna?
Because she doesn't want to share it with. She's saying. Oh, I thought she was saying no to Misty.
Oh, Donna, why would I burn this bridge? Oh, she writes victim, and then the next thing she writes is why would I want to burn this bridge? She doesn't know what she wants to do. Hi, handsome boy. Hello, my handsome. Stacy says, I need a number, please. What is an auction number? So, Bill Stoner, an auction number is T keeps track of all of our subscribers on my channel and her channel, and even Lisa's channel, Paul's channel, anybody's channel who follows us. And everybody has an auction number assigned. So when we do giveaways, instead of doing trivia questions or
giving everybody a number every time.
or giving everybody a number every time, we can do like a random picker, and everyone that has a number has an assigned number, and they can remember it, or
I have a spreadsheet for it.
Yeah, I say we have a spreadsheet. I don't have a spreadsheet. She does. She keeps track of that. And so that way she can just look on her spreadsheet and see that like Flippin' Frozen is number 1. So if number 1 comes up, then it's just automatic. Flippin' Frozen is the winner. So Betty Webb says, I don't know mine. Don't worry, Betty. She has it on the list. So she has all the numbers on the list. So we just figured it would be easier that way. So if anybody doesn't have a number, only the ones that don't have a number, you should get in touch with.
No, you should come over to Auctions for You. I'm going to drop the link, and there's a post there about the auction numbers. Make a comment, and Lisa will assign you a number. It may not happen today. It happens, when she gets on, she'll do like 5 or 6 at a time. So.
Buying Space says, Donna, don't tell anybody my number. I've already been warned. Don't worry, I won't tell. I've already been warned. Don't talk about it. T, did you see my message?
Yes, Jill, I did. And we're going to straighten it out, honey. We're working on it. Control V. Okay. All right, here's the Facebook page. If you guys aren't subscribed to Auctions for You on Facebook, then don't belong to the group, because I do have the post there for the numbers, and you may not even know you have a number, some of you, because we may have just given you a number.
Yeah, and if you don't have a Facebook page, find someone who does, whether it's somebody that's in the group or a friend or someone, and have them go join the page and say that they're there on behalf of you, and you must know somebody who has a Facebook page, and try to get a number assigned that way, or just create a Facebook account. You don't have to use your real name. You can use any auction buyer number requester, whatever. You can just create any kind of, I know some people don't like Facebook, but I checked my Facebook yesterday. It's still under review. I'm keeping my fingers crossed that they'll be able to recuperate that. Oh my God, what a horrible, horrible thing that happened. Terrible. Just joined the page. Didn't realize I wasn't already. Okay. Thank you, Bill.
Thanks, Bill. Yeah, and somebody asked me last night if they could post some lots up on the page. That's what I want the page for. If you guys want to purge stuff and you want to throw a lot of, whatever, you can certainly do that. But, Donna and I always give this disclaimer. If any transactions go on Facebook, we're not responsible. Make sure you protect yourself. Make sure you accept payments through PayPal or Facebook, and where, things go correct. I don't want to know about it. It's like Facebook Marketplace. People can be like, ask you 5 questions and then it's like crickets. You don't hear from them again. So
yeah, I started my Facebook page, my bulk buying page a long time ago, but I mean it's got, I think, over 1,000 members on it, but I can't monitor that page right now. I don't own that page right now while my Facebook is under review, and
oh, and just while I'm thinking about it, if you do join Facebook or your name is different than your YouTube name, if you do request a number, for example, I'll use Bill as an example. He wants to have a number. So if we didn't know Bill Stoner, he was, I don't know, we'll use Flippin' Blinds, because everybody wants to be a flippin' name, right? I wouldn't know that was Bill unless you guys told us. So make sure, like, when I need a number, I am so-and-so on YouTube, just so we can put 2 and 2 together and we know who you are. Sorry.
Why is it taking so long? My sympathies. I have no idea why it's taken so long. I have no idea. I sent them my driver's license. I sent them a picture of myself holding a piece of paper with my name, my driver's license, my address, my phone number, everything, all my information, and it's still under review. I mean, I'm assuming that they're just so backlogged with people with their accounts being hacked. I have no idea.
Hey, Craig, good morning.
I have my hopes that it will be able to be recovered. so I can get back into my pages. I do have a number, Jill says. Okay, that's good.
Yes, Jill, you do. Just put the request in there, or anybody else who doesn't, and we'll get you one today, or tomorrow. Betty Webb says, I don't know mine. Okay, I don't know if we've given you one yet, Betty, but
All right, so you're going to go do your mini storage.
yes, ma'am.
I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to have to, I'd love to just stay home and do my shipping, get the rest of my shipping out today. I'm going to have to call the storage facility and see if, if I can change it. What am I going to do? I can't go get the stuff. I have an open pickup truck. I don't have a box truck. Everything will get soaked.
Hey, do you know, not for this storage unit, because it's not big, but the last time with the big one, I rented a U-Haul. But do you know these trucks that Home Depot runs around?
Yeah.
Can you rent them without buying something from Home Depot?
Of course.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you could.
Yeah, but
I thought maybe you had to have bought something at Home Depot to rent their truck.
No, you can go and you can rent Home Depot trucks and I have to tell you, a lot of the times the facilities that you're buying from, like I know CubeSmart, they have their own trucks too.
Oh, okay.
So you can not all of the facilities have them, but they have their own trucks, and I don't know about the rates because I don't usually ever have to rent a truck. But ask the facility also if they have a truck that you can rent for the day or whatever, because sometimes they have trucks too. Yeah, CubeSmart has their own trucks.
No, God, Bill said it was 5 degrees when he woke up this morning. Ugh. It's cold here this morning, but it's not that cold. It's the coldest we've been. The last 2 days, it's really been the coldest we've been, which is not cold for this time of year. I mean, it's right now 19. I mean, it's cold for us, but it's probably, I don't think we've dipped under 20 for a while. It was 14 when I first got up.
Deb's day to day, she says, D, that happened to me before. Look around for a place where it allows a Facebook friend to speak for you on your behalf, basically saying that you are a real person and the problem you are having. Yeah, Cha-Cha did that for me. I don't know if I should have more than one person do it. She sent an email for me. Donna, did you get my payment for those glasses and beads from last week? I can't find the email. The glasses and beads from last week.
That's Jules Mia.
Let me see. I'd have to go into.
Yeah, Donna, it's cold this morning. It's definitely cold. 5 up by flipping frozen.
Jules Mia.
Or Jules Julia, not Julia Julia. Not to be confused with Julia Julia. Oh, you guys kill us with these names. Good morning, Cajun Reseller. Hi, honey.
Well, the question is, did you get the item? Because I'm guilty of that. There's Jill. She says no, she didn't get the item. What would I'm gonna have to look. Can you make sure that you send me an email address? Because anything that was last week, that's Julia, those rings.
Has anybody heard from Julia? Julia, I haven't seen her in a few days. I hope she's okay.
She wasn't feeling good.
No, everybody's so sick. I think they said that New York even right now has the highest breakout of the flu. You know, not the big one, but just the regular flu.
R1J1, Jules Media, glasses, lot 36. It says build and shipped. So, let's see.
Hey, Gina. Good morning, honey.
It's Jules.
Julia.
It's Julia.
Yeah.
Julia is the real name. I know I shouldn't be doing this during our live show, but I'll just see if I can find it real quick. There's too many shipping labels, unless I know the actual last name. You can't find it that way.
All right. Let me see.
Jules. It's Jules, Julies.
Let
me try putting.
Well, you would have her email address as the R1J1. That's what her email address and PayPal address begin with. R1J1. Her YouTube name.
R1J1.
R1J1.
Got it.
Morning, Sherry.
All right, I got her email address.
Cajun Roots Reseller. Good morning. Dev, what are you at? Dev. All right, hold on a second. Let me just go back to. I missed questions here because I was busy.
Nope, she doesn't have an email under R1J1. Let's see. Beads and sunglasses. Here it is. February 6th at 3:39 p.m. I'm gonna resend it. There's I have the tracking number here.
If this is a trade secret, just disregard. But what is a good price for a storage unit? It's not a trade secret. It's hard to say what's a good price for a storage unit. I mean, you know, you could buy something for $60. You could buy something for $600. They both could be a bust. It's how much do you want to gamble? Honestly, it's based on what you see in the unit. It's some people say if you only bid what you can see of value in the unit. Some people bid blind because you can't see anything because everything's in boxes. So it's hard to say.
So Julia, I just resent the email with the tracking number. Look in your box and see if you got it. I just resent it with your tracking number. It shipped on the 8th. What did I say? The 8th, and today's the 24th, and it still hasn't shown up. Oh,
today's the 15th, honey.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's 9:24.
But that still seems like a little long.
Oh, it's happened. Look it happened to someone yesterday. They were saying it in the chat that they were waiting for their package, and then it's happened to Robin where her package ended up traveling all over the United States, and then she finally got it, even though I send them priority and it's supposed to be there in 2 days. And then some people will call me and be like, holy cow, you shipped this yesterday and I got it today.
Right.
So,
yeah, I mean, we've even had people say they've received their packages on a Sunday, which was amazing.
Yes, that's right. Remember? Who was it? It was Rachel. She got her package delivered on a Sunday, which is really weird. I received my clip-on earrings lot this week. Glad I took a chance. Don't know much about jewelry, but it looks like I will do okay in resale. Awesome, Gina. Thank you. Yeah, those were uncurated. I didn't go through any of them. Those were Dolores lots. I received a bowling ball from Donna.
What? What does that mean?
She must have bought either
Oh, yeah. Right,
because I
right.
don't use boxes. I don't use boxes. I wrap my stuff in those bags and they end up looking like balls.
Oh, yeah.
I've gotten packages on Sunday, Robin says. Yes, they
Okay,
deliver on
okay.
Sunday. We see our postman drive by on Sunday like a
I
badass.
thought they only delivered for Amazon on Sunday. I didn't realize the post office themselves was delivering on Sunday.
Yeah, they don't deliver for Amazon anymore.
Oh, they don't?
Amazon has their own. Well, here they have their own trucks.
I thought the post office was still doing it with Amazon.
My husband is a mailman. If there are enough packages to make a shift for someone, they will have someone deliver them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Dolores's neighborhood, and she only lives right around the corner from me. She doesn't her mail delivery doesn't even come in a mail truck. She said it's a man and woman in like a caravan, like a minivan,
Really?
and they have a magnetic sticker on the door that says United States Mail. She said, and they deliver the mail in her neighborhood. She thought it was like so strange one day when she saw the truck in her neighborhood. Yeah, they don't have like a regular mail truck go in her neighborhood anymore. They have like two. It's a man and a woman, like independent people. I didn't even know that they did that. I guess that must be something new that they're doing.
I don't
It's
know.
so weird.
I guess it's because that I'm doing storage units now, but you know how the internet always pops things up relative to like, keywords that you use and stuff like that. So the other day it was about a postman. I forgot what state. I want to say like somewhere down in Jose's territory because I said, "Oh my God, I hope it's not Jose." It said mailman loads storage unit with undelivered mail. So he couldn't catch up with his route for like the last 5 years. He's been storing people's mail in the storage unit.
I saw that. It was like on Yahoo Mail or something.
Yeah.
It was like a whole unit full
Yes.
of people's mail. I saw that. It was crazy. Sherry Mossman says, mine too. We live in the same state. Her package went to Georgia first. So crazy. Like, I mean, once it leaves me, I have no control. Jules, did you get my email with your tracking number?
Good morning, Paul. Good morning, everyone. So who is suffering with a chocolate hangover this morning? Not me.
Let's see what the package says. It says beads and sunglasses.
Bill says, I have both kinds of mail trucks. We live in a rural area. I had shipping supplies delivered in a mail truck and in a minivan. Took them 2 loads, laugh out loud.
It says delivered. It says your item was delivered at
Good morning, beautiful Jennifer.
on February 10th in Hollywood, Florida. If you click on the link, it says delivered. But look at this. I'm going to show you this.
Good morning, Kelly. Hey, Janine. Morning, Pat. The ones with the USPS vehicle is called a city carrier.
It says if you go to USPS, it says alert USPS will be temporarily suspending the guarantee of Priority Mail Express International destined for China and Hong Kong, effective Monday, February 10th, 2020, due to the widespread airline cancellations and restrictions into this area.
Yeah.
That's what it says on
it's with the corona. It's all about the coronavirus. They were saying yesterday how this is really going to affect the whole global economy. It's really bad now. My husband went and ordered something a couple weeks ago, and it finally came, and I took the package and I ran it under hot water. And then he's like, no, there's liquid in there.
It says in the locker, which I haven't checked in a couple of days because up in Port St. Lucie. So I will go check on my way out and I will email you back if it's not there. Heading back to PAL now. Well, that's the address that I have on file. So that's the address that I sent it. If I'm supposed to have a different address, but it says it's there. So, I mean, once the post office,
check with them, guys. You know, I don't mean to sound cold or rude or mean, but you know what? Donna shipped it. She has tracking number. It says it's delivered. Speak to the post office because if it's there, it's there.
Yeah, I can't. Once the post office has a package marked delivered, I can't do anything about it on my end. Like, I can't call them and say, oh, my customer says it's not in her locker or in her mailbox or at her neighbor's house or whatever the situation is. That it's just like eBay. It's up to you. Like, it's your package. Once it says it's delivered, it's delivered. Like, my job is done. You have to, you have to go in and find out where the package is. Like, someone emailed me a few days ago and they said that their package was delivered and they looked everywhere for it and they couldn't find it. And I said, well, maybe someone brought it into the house and put it somewhere, because my kids have done that. They've seen a package at the door and they brought it in the house and it ends up, sitting somewhere and I didn't see it. And I said, ask around, look around, ask neighbors. And the person said, no, I checked with everybody. I checked with my neighbors. I checked all over. The package is not here. And I checked the tracking and the tracking said, well, it says it was delivered 2 days ago. So you're going to have to call your post office or find out where the mailman left it. Or like, I at that point, like, I can't do anything else. Like, back and forth. And I mean, I feel bad. It says that it's delivered, but it's delivered. And sure enough, one of the neighbors had it. One of the neighbors took it. The postman brought it to one of the neighbors. So, she emailed me like 4 days later and was like, oh, I'm sorry. I got my package. My neighbor brought it over to the house. And then I'm like, what neighbor keeps a package for 4 days? I mean, if my neighbor comes to me and says, will you accept, which he doesn't, because we live in a type of neighborhood where he just leaves it up people's door. But I get that some people, you can't leave packages by people's doors. But if my package was like, if the mailman left one of my neighbor's packages with me, I would go over there like that night and knock on their door and say, here's your package,
Oh yeah, they deliver from my neighbor all the time. Like if she gets something for her birth, like flowers, she gets a lot of, fruit baskets, flowers, whatever. The minute I see her pull into the driveway, I go over and say, hey, you got delivery.
4 days. And I take stuff like that really personal too. Like I was a nervous wreck about her package. Like, oh God, now, she doesn't have her package. What should I do? Should I, credit her? Should I, what do I do? Back and forth. It was crazy. So,
nice score, Jill. So Jill says she had a nice sale yesterday. Do you remember the huge silver punch bowl I found with What the Hales? I sold it for $375. Nice. That's great.
That's great.
Lynn, I don't know if you can get money back from stolen packages, because I think once that there's a tracking number that it was delivered, right? I don't think so.
I don't know how that works.
Yeah.
Janae says, I have a camera all around my house. I opt to get notifications for every package, and I also have information.
Informed delivery through USPS, yeah.
I check my cameras when it states delivery. I can see packages on my patio. Well, aren't you fancy, Janaea?
Yeah. I have a question, Janaea.
It's like the fancy girl in town.
Okay, Janaea, but I have a question. So if that happens and she sees the package on her patio, what happens when she comes home and the package is gone from her patio? Just saying.
The patio's all enclosed.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, no, it's
I mean,
not.
or if you do see the suspect, we'll just call them the suspect, come to the patio and grab the package and run. You're not there to go after them. Not that you might not anyway, but
Oh, oh, our one says, "Did you get paid?" That's what I was asking about. That's a good question. I'm gonna look because, all right, he's gonna yell at me for this. Go ahead, yell at me.
I'm not going to yell at you. It's coffee. It's not an auction. I'm okay with it on coffee.
All right, because I am guilty of shipping packages out without people paying.
Oh,
Okay,
you mean that? Yes, that you're going to get yelled at.
there, I said it. Let me see if I got paid because she doesn't have receipt of payment. Oops, nope, I did not get
Well,
paid.
lucky you, Janaea. Depending what it is, my neighbor will hide it in my garage so my husband doesn't see it. I have my mail lady's number, and she will deliver it to my neighbor if I request. Oh my God. Oh, you're funny.
I didn't get paid. Oh my God. Thank you for your honesty. You know, someone else texted me and said they were doing their taxes and they didn't they didn't get charged for a $50 a lot of stuffed animals that I shipped out to them for $50. You know, sometimes I just concern myself with getting this stuff out. I appreciate your honesty for those of you that have reached out to me. I mean, it hasn't happened, you know, that often. The part that does really bother me is that if someone receives something by accident that they haven't paid for, I wish that they would reach out to me and let me know about it. Maybe I chalk it up to maybe someone. No, I haven't gotten paid. So um, I'll chalk it up to, let me go back to my StreamYard. I'll chalk it up to people don't realize it. But like the one thing that really, really bothered me was Krista Goose bought a jade bracelet. And I sent it to someone else by accident. A beautiful jade bracelet that I sold at auction. No one stepped up and said they got it. I gave Chris a credit. Um, but you know, I do make mistakes, you know, and I do my best. You know, I do this all by myself. Sherry says for sure that's the right thing to do. Yeah, you know, it's kind of a bummer. I mean, when you think of the volume that I ship out, and I don't have the assistance from like eBay to help me keep track of it all. It's a lot, you guys. I mean, I'm hoping that I'll be able to get to the point. Like Dolores helps me a lot, but I'm hoping that's what I was worried about. Thought you hadn't sent it because not paid or something. I'm really new to PayPal and I got hacked on my account. So I've been a bit confused with that. Went to what account? No, I haven't billed you, honey. I don't know why, but I haven't billed you. But I'll send an invoice today for it. So watch for it today. Um,
I think what bothers me the most, guys, and I say this all the time, if you guys bid on something at auction and something comes up, like, you know, I don't know, your car breaks down or something happens where you can't make the payment, we always appreciate just communication, just to say, hey, T, I got the invoice. Can you wait till Friday or next Wednesday? Just as long as you communicate with us, because there's so many times that like we'll send reminders and like it's like crickets. Nobody's like even like saying anything. So it's really important that you guys do that. Other than that, you guys have been awesome. You guys are so awesome. I mean, everybody pays, everybody is honest. So we thank you for that, 100%.
all right, Jules, I just sent it. So check your inbox and your PayPal. I just sent you an invoice. Thank you so much for your honesty on that.
Thank you, Lynn. Yeah, have courtesy. That's all. That's all we ask. You know, I mean, I know some of you, this sounds funny. I think Angie said this one day in the chat. She's like, who's having an auction, remember? She's like, I'm having auction withdrawal. I need to go to an auction, right? And some people get like that. Listen, sometimes it can get hard not to bid on something. So, maybe just a quick email, say, hey, Donna, I'd like to bid on this, but I won't get paid till Friday. Is it okay if I go a couple extra days without paying? If you guys do things like that, I'm okay with it. I just don't want it to become a habit. And I certainly don't want you guys overextending yourself where we feel guilty that, oh my God, now they're not going to come into the auction because they owe me money and they're going to think I'm upset, things like that. That's all. We just like you guys just to be communicating, if that makes sense. I'm sure it makes sense, but I'm so tired. I didn't go to bed when we got off the phone last night. I ended up being on the phone for I don't even know, 3:30. And then my daughter-in-law ringing my phone this morning. That scared me.
Pat says it was so exciting getting the packages. When I got home from Durham yesterday, there was a Donna ball waiting for me. It made me so happy. Perlini says, I've wanted to buy stuff so bad, but I've got stuff I need to get rid of. Well, Perlini, it's like last night, and I'm going to be presenting some more today. I got a storage unit filled with all kids' designer clothes. And look at John. What did he pay? $40 for all those clothes last night? Huge stack of all kids' designer clothes like Puma, Nike, Under Armour. Beautiful clothes, $40. That would have been the price of maybe 3 pieces if you bought them retail. And these clothes were untouched, perfect condition. So, you guys, you don't have to always have the mindset that you are, you're buying. I know we cater to resellers, but sometimes it makes sense to buy a lot of clothes for your own personal use or for a grandchild or, for a friend's child. Tell your friends, say, oh, I go to this auction at night and, she has, I've got more kids' clothes that I'm going to be presenting today. We might have a pop-up auction. We're going to see how our day goes this afternoon. And then I was thinking about going on tonight after after my interview with her, because I do have a lot of stuff. I got a lot of mini storages. I have a lot of stuff that I want to move out. But the kids' clothes are phenomenal. So call your friends, call your family and say, hey, listen, she's auctioning off 25 kids' clothes for $40. Do you want me to bid on it for your son or your daughter? And what a phenomenal deal. It's delivered right to your door. Helps me because it helps me move out the stuff, and I'll take you $35-$40. I'm good with that. $8 shipped out the door, and my PayPal fees or whatever. If I make $25, $28 on the lot, I'm fine with that. I'm good with that, for doing that work. So yeah, those boys' clothes last night were phenomenal.
Yeah.
She says, I'm thinking of others when I watch. Yeah, get their permission to go ahead and you bid on their behalf, and then they can pay you, and then you can pay me. Because, yeah, it makes sense. Sometimes the clothing lots that we sell, you can't go to the store and buy 15 pieces of clothes for $40. That's a cost of one outfit, especially when I'm doing the beautiful designer stuff. And bows. I have hair bows. And belts. You could have a belt for every day of the week for a year.
Donna, you gonna have any belts this afternoon?
I'm gonna show some belts. I didn't last night, but I'm gonna show some belts today. I'm gonna run another special like I did last week. I think there's only the only people that I didn't bill for the belts were I got most of them out. The only people that I didn't bill was Shirley Pearl. Harley Kitten, that's the other thing. Harley Kitten is missing something. Someone else got Harley Kitten's. I think it was her jewelry. I can't remember. Was it her jewelry or keychains? I don't know. And then Dolly, and then Mike. Mike Vintage. I didn't bill for the belts. Those are the last people that I didn't bill for the belts that I have from last week. First time here, you guys rock. Woo woo! Hello, Huckleberry.
Thank you for joining.
Thank you for joining. You'll have to come back during one of our auctions. Here, I'll put my name in the chat because we will have a pop-up today, hopefully. We'll do it together if T can make it.
Yes, Sherry. Yes, we will do that for sure.
What's that?
She asked if she won an auction, but she wanted it for her grandson or someone else. Could we mail it to them?
Oh, absolutely, Sherry.
100%. 100%.
Absolutely. I do that all the time for people. At Christmas time, I was even gift wrapping.
Yeah, me too.
And adding, oh, Mr. T is up. Good morning, Mr. T. Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning, Linda. Thank you for joining.
Hey, Linda. Good morning.
Yeah, Christmas time. I was gift wrapping and doing Christmas cards for some people that were, sending and if ever you want to send something to someone and include, I have little gift cards and you want to include a little note, I can do that too. Just send me an email and I'll take care of that.
Yeah, I mean, Jonathan had us send those belts. Had you send those belts to his mother, right? Or something to his mom?
Scarves.
Oh, the scarves. That's right.
Yeah, the scarves. He had them. I had him. He had me send them to his mother. So I tried to wrap them pretty instead of my typical big, huge cellophane ball.
Instead of a basketball.
Yeah, I didn't want, I'm thinking his mother is probably 80 years old, and she's like, "What the heck is this black ball of stuff?" I mean, these people in the chat are used to my packages, but she probably would have been like, "Oh my gosh, what is going on?" Yeah, Sherry, if you want to buy some hair bows, if you have granddaughters.
Or belts. We have belts.
I have belts. I have hair bows. No, seriously, all kidding aside, these hair bows are so beautiful. And the belts, I mean, come on, look at these belts. These belts are gorgeous. With the little tassel.
Hey, June. Good morning. Shane probably be concerned if it was a bomb. Hey, Shane, I was looking for you last night. Donna was upset. I was calling you and Abraham because Robin was in the chat. And I just wanted to thank the three of you for being really, really generous and sending me a private, so to speak, super chat since I'm not monetized yet. So thank you very much for that. I really appreciate it.
That's really nice. And I have to send you, what did I get? I got $40 from Chris the Goose for us to split. And then
20, wasn't it?
20 from Chris the Goose for us to split and 20 from someone else.
Yeah, from Jason.
From Jason to split. So I'll cash app you that money.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Leah. Good morning. How are you?
Good morning, Leanne's Bits and Pieces. No, bows, not yet anyway. Gotta sell those bows. Gotta sell those bows. Bows sell. Bows are great for resellers because they're smalls and they're easy to photograph. You just put a ruler down on the table and people can see how big they are.
But I would assume most people would lot them up, not one bow at a time.
No, you need to lot them up. And sell them, do like a ring.
Yeah, I got some hair equipment that's brand new yesterday in the storage unit.
Oh my gosh, I got all of that. I was
like some of those, what do they call them? The headbands, the ones that, just are the flat ones that are decorative, colorful.
She's so girly, isn't she, you guys?
I told you. Give me a plumbing wrench and I'll fix the kitchen sink. But the last time I wore a hair bow in my hair, my mother taped it to my head at my 1-year-old birthday because I had no hair. Hey, Texas Tigress Design. Good morning. Thank you for coming in. Appreciate you being here.
Good morning. That was me
That's
yesterday
an awesome picture.
during my premiere when I found the kitchen equipment. Someone said in the chat, "That's kitchen equipment," and Dolores was with me, and I was like, "What is this thing?" And she's like, "That's like an onion cutter." I'm like, "How do you use it?" And she's like, I was so confused because I chop everything. I have a knife. I'm Italian. I don't use all of these fancy chopper thing devices. So there was like a potato French fry potato maker and an onion chopper. And even Chris the Goose said in the chat last night, he goes, "I have one of those." And he goes, "When I go to my chili cook-offs," he says, "it's a time saver for me." He says, "I love them." So chops the
Oh, the mini chopper you're talking about. The little mini chopper that you plug in and you no?
Oh, I'm gonna go get one. Hold on, you talk to everybody.
Okay. So yeah, but I think the best kitchen equipment that I got recently in the storage unit, and I resold it to you guys. I forget now who bought it. I don't remember. I think maybe I don't know. It could have been Don, or maybe I don't know. Might have been Myra. I don't remember. Or Sergeant Spork even did, because I had one or two lots of them. But just some of the older, I guess that collectible. I'm not really sure, but they were older kitchen stuff, which was nice. Like, let's see, what do you got? What do you got? Let's see.
It's still the box is still in the truck. I have
Oh, okay.
out of the truck, but I'm thinking about bringing them to auction. They're brand new. One is like a Vidalia onion chopper thing. It's like brand new, like never used, and the other one's a French fry thing. Kitchen equipment. But you have to watch the video. It's the premiere from yesterday. I was so confused. I had no idea what I was looking at, and Dolores is like explaining it to me, and I was like,
Penny Stain, and what did you break? Was it a hair dryer?
yeah, it was a hair dryer. Like, I didn't know. I was like tapping like the dust out of it. It was a really fancy, but I threw it away because I broke it. It was like a really fancy, it was a purple like hair dryer. It had the stand with the feet. It was inside of a box, and it was like hair dryer, like the kind of hair dryer that like you sit under it, like the old fashioned hair dryers. But this one was like new, and then it had like this cover, like this plastic cover, I guess, that you pushed. I didn't know what I was looking at. I had no idea what it was. Dolores explained it to me, and when I went to hit it, because there was some like stuff inside of it, like dust and stuff, I cracked it. I cracked the shield. I mean, I'm sure you could probably call and have the shield.
Thank you.
More on coffee. It's
Hello.
Chris. You got to come and borrow the truck before we need it for our stuff. They ran to Home Depot.
Yeah. My 9-year-old wants one of those fry cutters. Well, Stacy, come to auction, and I'll have it for you, my dear. I'm waiting on Comcast. I just reached out over 100 subs, so almost ready to get rid of my stuff. All right, Sherry. And what did you break? Was it a dryer? Yes, it was a dryer. Oh, well, it happens. I part out anything broke on eBay. I know, Bill, you know what? You probably would have parted this out. But just so much stuff sometimes, and I break something, I'm like, oh, what are you going to do? I have to pick and choose because I get so much. And then I don't want to bring something broken to auction and people be like, well, she's selling broken stuff. Not everybody, parts things out. And I don't place on eBay anymore. I need to be parted out. I'm broke.
Yeah, it's amazing too how people pack stuff in a storage unit. Yesterday, my husband pulls this bag out that was like under like 15 other stacks of boxes and bags or whatever. And all the bathroom equipment, I'll say bathroom equipment, was in that bag. And it was all like the garbage pail, the toothbrush holder, all that stuff. What are people thinking? It was all, and then the bag broke, and now the hallway of the storage unit had bits and pieces of it, all the ceramic parts.
Well, you obviously didn't watch my video because I opened up 2 boxes like that. It was all like shampoo, conditioner, soap, toothbrush holders, toothbrush with hair in them,
Oh, I know.
hairbrushes, like toothpaste all over everything. I mean, it was so gross. One was a
Dirty
two
pots and
boxes.
pans, like, ugh.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was pretty bad. It was pretty bad yesterday's unit. That's why my thumbnail was I wore gloves for this unit because and I couldn't understand because she had like ghetto gross stuff in there, like really ghetto gross stuff, like really bad, horrible, like disgusting ghetto shoes and clothes. And then she had like designer stuff, like expensive, beautiful, like stuff. Maybe she, I don't know, like maybe she stole stuff or something, or I don't know, like
Well, that was the last unit for sure, was because we found so many security tags on stuff.
this was one of the items in the storage unit. Look,
Yeah, brand new.
never been opened. And then if you watch the video, like there was a whole bunch of like beautiful brand new shoes, like never been worn. I sold a lot last night, and then I opened up another bag, and it was like, oh my god, this is like so disgusting. I'm gonna throw up. Like she packed all her dirty clothes in a bag and threw it in the storage unit. And then Mikasa plates and Mikasa, beautiful Mikasa glasses and designer pocketbooks, and then boxes and bags filled with toothpaste. And I don't know. It was just, it was a weird unit. I didn't understand it at all. Oh my God, Donna, she shed recorded without Donna, without knowing, was the cutest. Oh, thanks, Perlini. I was in such a bad mood because my family was like, Mama, 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 because my kids are still young, right? So they're still like kind of pulling at me in every direction. Your kids are grown and out and gone. And
But see, they still come back, even at 34.
I know. And like I'm talking to Robin, and she texted me and told me she was going to call me and talk to me about what she's going to talk to me about tonight, which, I told her not to worry about it. She can ask me anything. I'm transparent. And, while and my daughter didn't know I was on because I had the phone on, not the computer. I was doing billing or whatever I was. My daughter comes in and she's like, will you make a dentist appointment for me? First of all, how many kids ask to go to the dentist?
It depends. Like this one, he loved to go to the dentist because he never had a cavity until he was married and out of the house. My younger one would never ask to go to the dentist. He's had, like, every time he's gone, 4 cavities, 8 cavities, 12 cavities. He's so bad.
My girls love to have their teeth cleaned, because they like nice, white, shiny, they have beautiful teeth. So they like to have their teeth cleaned. So, yeah. Kristen B., good morning. Thank you.
Hey, Christine, I have a quick question for you. Did you win something from Pete? Because he shot me an email yesterday saying he didn't have an address for somebody. And then the more I thought about the name, I'm saying, I think that's Christine. So I need to send him your information, but I just want to confirm that was you. I forget. My first cavity was at 40. Oh my God, Lynn, that's wonderful.
Is Texas Tigress responding to someone? I will say that I will try and keep in mind that sometimes things happen in people's lives that can cause this stuff.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they were speaking to someone.
I don't know. Depression is a beast. Somebody must be writing something.
Yeah.
Robin says, aren't her facial expressions priceless? When I found the kitchen equipment, I was genuinely so confused as to what that stuff was. Well, I think I was confused because it was in the box with the hairdryer, with the big hairdryer thing. It was like kitchen equipment. Like, who packs, like, I don't know. It was just really weird.
Yeah, and then the random boxes, like you'll find, and that's what happened yesterday too. You'll find like a dirty takeout container in a box with new with tags clothes. I'm like, what? I mean,
I know, it's so weird. So June says, Donna, didn't one of them holler for toilet paper? When you were on the phone, she did. Angelina. All of a sudden, I hear, Mama, coming somewhere from
right.
the house. She's like, Mama. My kids still call me Mama. Even my 20-year-old son calls me Mama, and I love it. And so I'm like, hold on, Robin. I'm like, hello? Who's calling me? She's like, I need toilet paper. I'm like, my life. I gotta go find her and I gotta bring her some toilet paper. I need to buy toilet paper. I have to remember to buy toilet paper.
We found almost a whole brand new package in the storage unit.
My kids eat toilet paper. They do. They eat it for sure. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I've turned into my parent because I think my mother used to have conversations with my dad
Oh
about
yeah, for sure.
through.
My grandmother had closets and closets, like we were going to be under attack. I think that comes a lot from the Depression too. Like they hoarded a lot of that stuff that they probably couldn't.
I need to auction or source out to you ladies. I have an abundance of stuff. Wish you lived closer to me. Laugh out loud.
I got your email, Stacy. We'll work on something for March. I have nothing left for this month.
Yeah, but you know what? Some people don't want to go through, like, some people don't want to go through the trouble of it's a lot of work to like invoice the stuff. And
oh, she sent me an email. She wants to do an auction, but
okay. But what I'm saying is that's fine for Stacy. But what I'm saying in general, some people may want to just get rid of stuff in bulk, and not go on live and do an auction and deal with the invoicing and the shipping and the packing and the presenting and all of that. And if there is people in the chat that are like that, you can reach out to me. As long as the items are small items and they're not going to be very, very expensive to ship out, I would be interested in buying wholesale from you. If you have an abundance of stuff, you can reach out to me and we can work out some sort of deal. I buy from other sources other than storage units, so I would be willing to offer you, money. Like if some people may have an abundance of, just say for hypothetically, keychains or jewelry, or it could be anything, but it has to be kind of small because it's going to be too expensive to ship if it's big. Yeah, definitely reach out to me because I would be interested in buying this stuff, but keep in mind it would be at a wholesale price. It could be ties, it could be perfume, it could be whatever, and I'll bring it to auction. I have some costume jewelry you can buy back. I'll buy it back, Robin. I'll buy it back from you and re-auction it.
Okay, Deb, no problem. And yes, that is my current email. Yes, so that's the new one I'm using now.
Because there might be something in that jewelry jar that doesn't suit you, Robin, but it might suit somebody else. Some of that stuff I can do is one-offs. That because I have customers that come to auctions that don't want to buy a whole jewelry jar for $60, $70, $80. They prefer when I do just the one or two pieces of jewelry. So yeah, Robin, we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that on the side. And Stacy says, okay, thanks, Donna. I was wondering, I lost both my parents in 2 years and I have 6 to 8 car garage and a double wide home just full. Holy cow, Stacy. Yeah. Well, go through your stuff. If you have anything small like scarves, I do well with scarves. If mom was a scarf collector. But yeah, you can send me an email. I'll buy wholesale from you. I'll be looking for a lot of belts in about 2 weeks. Okay. Is that like a threat? What does that mean? What does that mean? In about 2 weeks. What is she going to do with belts in 2 weeks? And why is she anticipating a belt purchase in 2 weeks?
I don't know, Amy. Amy, Is this something happening we should know about in 2 weeks?
No, it's a promise, Donna. It's a promise that you're going to buy belts in 2 weeks. All right, well, hopefully I'll sell them all in the next 2 weeks. I can't take these belts anymore.
Hey,
I don't
Donna.
know what I was thinking
Donna.
when I bought all these
Donna.
belts.
Donna,
What, honey?
are you going to have belts today? You have any belts?
I might have a couple. No, you have to admit some of them are beautiful. Look at this one. I'm not trying to convince myself. And this one.
Jill says she hopes you have belts available in 2 weeks.
Jill, you're so funny. Why in 2 weeks?
Maybe that's when everybody gets paid again.
Oh, maybe her tax returns or something.
Oh, yeah.
Look at this one.
Yeah, my youngest one got his tax return already. I haven't even called the accountant for an appointment.
With the bling bling.
Janine's asking if there are any men's belts.
Probably. When I sent out my belt lots this week, I sent out like 6 of them, 7 of them. I didn't even, I mean, I looked on a lot of people like no chains. Some people like mix, some people like no chains. I didn't even like really look. I just grabbed out of the bins.
Amy says she needs 100.
She needs 100.
She needs 100. Yep.
What does she need 100 belts for? It's very interesting. Oh, if I ever took a call like that while we were in the middle of a show, she would be yelling and screaming at me, like giving me a hard time. Look at her, talking on the telephone, all concerned. Like it's nothing. I'm joking. You may have them all sold in 2 weeks. I don't think I'm going to have them all sold in 2 weeks. I have a lot. Robin, why are you calling me? Why are you you're calling me so I can be on the phone too? You're so funny. Oh, wait a minute. She's off. She's done on the phone. So I guess.
Sorry. It was it was my helper. I need my helper this morning.
Robin called me so I wouldn't feel left out. I could be on the phone too.
Hey, listen, when children call and like, Mom, are you coming to the storage unit? Like I have my youngest one coming to help.
Giving you know me. I always, if the phone rings and it's one of my kids, I always say,
yeah, it was a child.
I got to take it.
So with that, I am going to say good morning because he's going to meet us there in about a half an hour, 45 minutes.
All right. Have a good, successful day. I hope you get everything done. Call me. Let me know how you make out. I'm calling my storage unit right now. I'm going to try to put them off until Monday because it's raining out. I'm just going to tell them, that I can't do it. So if I do that, I'll try to get some more orders out and I'm going to get some lots built for this afternoon. So see how your day goes and call me later.
I will. I'll call you when I'm on my way home.
We'll call me on your way home. All right, you guys. I love
All right,
you.
guys.
Thank you for coming in. It was nice hanging out with you.
We'll see you guys later.
Yeah,
We'll see
watch
you
first stream. Watch first stream, you guys, and don't forget about tonight with my interview. She knows your voice from across the room. That's so cute. Don't forget.
Yeah, Robin, drop the link for everybody to go and put the notification bell on for the video.
6 p.m.
6 p.m. Eastern.
6 p.m. Eastern time. And I have to change my background because it's not Valentine's Day anymore. I think it's too.
I'm changing my background big time. Look for it probably not until we go. Probably our auction tomorrow afternoon.
Did you buy a green screen?
No, I'm moving to a whole new area.
Oh yeah. You told me that. Do you think it's too early to decorate for St. Patrick's Day?
Well, they don't say that for Christmas when people are putting stuff up in September.
But we're still in February.
It's a month away. It's a month from Monday.
I have a whole bunch of really cute green stuff that I have put away for never too early home. Yeah, I think I'll decorate for St. Patrick's Day. I'll try to do that today also. I'll just put that on my plate too. I don't have a lot.
Why not? Yeah, no worries.
I'll redecorate my background and
That's all.
everybody else. Okay.
All right, guys. Mwah. We'll
Thank
see you later.
Bye.
Ah.